check it out. Have a great week, guys. Blessings.
Love your neighbor as you love yourself.
You're kings and queens.
Welcome back to Virtual Kisses. This is Tanya. And
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hopefully you're going to catch us on this feed because I accidentally shut down the last broadcast. So we're going to have to go back to sharing the original way, and hopefully you guys will see this on our profiles.
Just give one moment.
Well, we do this again. Okay, so I can see that we're live. Great. I don't want to do a share party. My brain today, it's like Sunday brain or something.
Like slow day, relaxed day.
So slow, like my brain is. It's like, you know when they say Sunday drivers?
Mm-hmm.
That's my brain right now, Sunday driving.
Seems like my Facebook is like that, slow brain day. There's nothing on it.
Everything's slow. Okay, good. So I posted it onto my page now. And I'm just going to hop in there.
I'll probably have to post mine later.
You could probably see it on... Yeah. Did you want to go in and quickly share it? You can.
I do, but my it's very slow.
Wow.
My end.
It's molasses today. So, I want to give the viewers a few minutes to hop on and catch us on this one. So hopefully, as you guys hop on, say a hi or drop an emoji or something, just so that I know that this is working well and you guys are catching us on a live here. Especially since I accidentally stopped the last one.
Okay, I think I got mine going.
Okay,
now. I just
good.
want to share it.
See yours on.
Wall.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Yeah. Hi, Leanne. Welcome on.
I see nothing. So I don't know. So there we go. Okay, great. Hello.
Where did you share yours? Mine's still.
I shared mine to my profile. If you go to my profile, you can go in there and hit share. Yes, you found us. Okay, so we were just talking about how I've got, like, you know how they talk about Sunday drivers. I've got the Sunday brain on right now. So I went and started the live video and then hit it again and it ended the broadcast. So that's what happened. So we are back on again. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting live today.
Very interesting. Okay, I just got my it on the wall on our Virtual Kisses pages, but I don't have it on my wall yet. So maybe I'll share it later, and hopefully you guys could, whoever's on my wall, can pop on there and watch it from there.
That's right.
Or Elsa's wall too. So
yeah, sorry to all you viewers that I'm making you run around everywhere to try to find us on here, but thanks for making the effort to like search around since I accidentally shut down the last broadcast. So if you don't know who we are, this is Tanya.
Hi, everyone.
Elsa with Virtual Kisses. This is our positivity page. And today's topic, as you can see down below in the ticker tape, that says, put your love glasses on with Virtual Kisses. And so, yes, just like Tanya's got on right now.
So put them on, guys, because we're about to start.
Yes, put them on before you watch this. So this is what we're all about, like the love and the good vibes, like what she's wearing. This is kind of our message today. And, you know, we just want to talk about what does that look like? Because for every single person, I guess it depends on your experiences and your background and your history. You know, what are love glasses and what does that mean to you? And how is it that you put it on in your life, your perspective and your take? And so I'm going to start off with Tanya, and I feel that she's going to share some keys that hopefully you guys out there, out in Facebook land and wherever else you're watching this from, will be able to put these love glasses on yourself and hopefully see the world in a whole new light too. So you can start first, Tanya.
Why, thank you, Elsa. Okay, so again, Elsa was saying, what are love glasses? Well, it's something that we like to walk in every day, and what we see through our eyes. Lately, if you guys haven't noticed, I've been seeing a lot of posts on just a lot of racism and whatnot. But we're here to share with you how it could be, how can we look at it differently, right? So I just got a short story to share, and then I'll lead into how I look at the world differently through my love glasses. So yesterday I was just going to the dump to drop off some garbage and stuff like that, and I and my daughter, we were taking a good drive there, and there was this lady who I pulled up to give my number, because you need a number access code to get into the dump. So I gave her my number access code, and she said, hey, if it's okay, if you can throw the garbage on the left side of the bin, so that there's a baby squirrel in there, and don't want him really squished. I'm like, aw, a baby squirrel. So I pulled up to the dump to throw out the garbage, and I looked in, and it was so tiny, so innocent. So it was at the bottom of the bin, and she put these sticks in there so it would climb out, so it wouldn't get hurt. So as people were driving up and are aware of it, I noticed, even for myself, just the way I saw it was, it's so innocent, so cute, so little. You don't want to harm it. So when I see that through my eyes, I see, it's like that with me, with the world. I see every individual as, innocent, normal. There is no difference between colors or races. So it's just like me seeing that baby squirrel. He's innocent and just normal, right? And you don't want to do anything to harm it. I'll give another story of how I work this in my life. When I was working years ago at my first job was at McDonald's. So an incident happened there where someone there didn't see me that way, and I was like oblivious, like could not understand why this person was just so do this, do that, like trying to get me to do a lot of things. But I didn't really understand until actually a few days ago. I was asking, through my faith, through God, why was that? Because he was bringing this up, and I was wondering, well, why was that? And then I realized what was the problem. And the fact that I didn't see it that way, my lens was different. I thought that person was like that baby squirrel, normal, innocent, and just people, and how I dealt with it was, I just didn't allow that to penetrate my heart. I just went along the day and did what I needed to do. I was a really good hard worker, and I just loved just seeing them as who they were, just someone who didn't understand and didn't know. Just like baby, on the way back, going back to my first story, on the way back from our drive, I and my daughter, I felt God was sharing us again, and just quoting over us, or to me again, that innocence is a good thing to have your eyes looking out at the world, because they do not know. All right. And what they do not know, they're usually afraid of or don't understand. So I saw 3 more baby crows, or I don't know, they're little blackbirds. They're so cute. They're so tiny. And they're sitting on the side of the road. Like every few miles we drove, we saw babies, right? So I felt God was saying innocence is a good thing to look through. So when you put your love glasses on like that, that's what I see is love and innocence, and that people are growing. And when they don't understand something, it's fine as long as it doesn't penetrate your heart, and you can just understand where try to understand where they're at in the moment, right? And give yourself some grace and just love yourself, right? There's one scripture that I've always looked at is God would say, love the Lord your God with all your heart, and then love your neighbor as yourself. So if I love my neighbors as I love myself, which when I see myself, I think I'm awesome. I'm just the way God sees me. So more that I see him the way he sees me, the more I can see my neighbors. And like I said, it's always going to be on. My glasses are always going to be on, and what his lenses are for the world. So I adopt that when I was working. Even though I didn't understand it, it was like I said, I was oblivious to it. I didn't understand it, but I just kept that integrity just to see people as innocent and like we don't know very much. So yeah, so that's my story. That's my prophetic sign, or I shouldn't say prophetic sign, but like a love talk from God to continue to walk in. So that's my encouragement to you guys. So if you have any stories that you'd like to share too about wearing love glasses for the world, please write them below, and we'd love to hear your stories. So on to you, Elsa.
Thank you. I don't want to say hi to Lisa there. She loves our hoodies.
Hi, Lisa.
She wants to get our hoodies. So we actually bought these from Ardennes. If you're wondering where these came from, hers and mine both came from Ardennes.
They're actually hoodie dresses.
They're really long.
They're full long, well, not long to your ankles, but they're kind of like to your knees, and they're so cute. We
Very
call them
comfy.
hoodie ankle or hoodie knee things.
Yeah, so thanks for sharing about that. Yeah, that was kind of neat. Like whenever we were kind of praying about, what to talk about on this segment, because we don't like we know we're totally aware of what's happening in the world today and all the, the distraughtness and the racism and all that kind of stuff. And, and if we've got voices, we want to lend our voices to maybe more solutions and keys and how to deal with it instead of announcing more and more and more of it. So it's kind of like, to me, it's like, when, let's say, like my husband, like when he was struggling with cancer, I remember there was a season where all he would do was research cancer and talk about cancer and anti-cancer. It was also, everything was anti-cancer and against cancer. And it was just like, I'm like, yeah, but the focus is still cancer. You know what I mean? Like I think that's all. It's that your mind's focused on it, your speech is focused on it, your actions are focused on it, and it's perpetuating it more and more and more. It starts to even go into all your conversations and all this. And the focus is, we didn't want more cancer, like we wanted more life, we wanted more health. And that's like, I believe that's what we should have been more researching, was maybe more like be more pro health and pro life and pro whatever, right? So so with this, we want to be more pro love, right? If we're seeing like hate. And one of my posts, I've said, hate is a virus. And this is before all this had happened. Hate is a virus. And so we want to bring like the cure to it, which is more love. And what does love look like? And so Tanya shared about what love looks like for her. I'm going to share now for myself what love looks like. And literally, like, all I got today was is a scripture, because I'm a Christian. So there's a scripture I screenshot, and I'm going to open it up so I can read it, because I don't want to paraphrase.
Love scriptures.
Exactly. So, okay. So it's Colossians 3:12-14, if you guys are looking this up. So this is, I'm going to read it kind of out of order. So what it says, bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. And over all these virtues, put on love, and which binds them all together in perfect unity. Now I want to go back to verse 12, because verse 12, I believe, gives you like the keys on what that looks like. And so he says there, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves, which is what we've done today. You've clothed ourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. And so, I think these are like fruits that will lead to produce acts of love and acts of kindness and everything in people's lives, is that we have to choose to put on love. It's funny how it doesn't say, like release love from like your innermost being or whatever. It says put it on. So it's like it's a choice. It's a choice, just like it was a choice today for us to choose these outfits, to put it on. It was a mental choice. I think it's a mental choice that we need to make to actually put on love, and whatever love looks like to each one of us. And for myself, like there's a story I want to share as well. And it was a story that my mother-in-law had just shared with me recently. Sorry, I lost my Facebook, so I'm trying to open it back up when I was trying to go onto that scripture. Now I lost it. Oh well. I will watch from here. I have no clue who's on. So whoever's on, you will have to say hi, because I cannot watch from my phone anymore. So anyways, I'm going to share this story about what my mother-in-law had shared about my niece. And so my niece, she's got a little kitten. Well, now it's not a kitten, it's a little bit more grown. And she just said to me recently, I called her on her birthday recently. And so we had this little story. She's like, the backstory about Kiana's little kitten. And I was like, actually, no, I know that, yeah, she's got pictures on her Instagram of this kitten and everything, but I don't really know the backstory behind it. And she's like, well, they went to go pick up this kitten, and like there's a ton of kittens there and everything. This one kitten was the only kitten that was like not getting picked. And even the owners were saying like, oh, we're going to have to probably, take it over, I don't know, SPCA or something like that, because all the time it was getting looked over, right? And her kitten is solid black. Like I grew up, my favorite cat was solid black, like a panther. I love panthers. And this kitten is solid black. And I was just like, oh, and so she went and she was just like, well, that's the one I want. That's the one that needs the love. That's the one that I want to go pour my love out on. And she went and adopted this little kitten, right? And to me, Kiana was wearing the glasses of love, right?
These ones?
Yes, those glasses. And I do want to bring up a point. So like, I was on my friend's Instagram or Facebook. I can't remember which one it was. My friend Tanya, and she had posted this post, and that's such a good point. And I want to say it on here, but when they're saying Black Lives Matters, and we're saying, well, but all lives matter, right? And of course, we believe all lives matter.
Yes.
And so then, this cartoon talks about this guy's got a sign that says Black Lives Matter, and another guy comes up, he's like, but all lives matter. And then the one with the Black Lives Matter sign says, yes, but of course all lives matter, just like all forests matter. But right now, the rainforest is what needs our focus and attention on. So, we're saying, save the rainforest, right? Well, right now, there's a people group that needs our focus and attention right now, and it's Black lives. So it's not to say that all lives don't matter, because that comes from like a lack kind of mentality, like, oh no, if we give them our focus and our compassion and our kindness and our, like more freedom into the, like freedom speech or agreement or whatever, we'll have nothing left over for the other races. Well, no, I think that love never fails, and that there's enough love to go around on the earth, enough kindness to go around. So yeah, so like with that, yes, all lives matter, but right now the focus is Black Lives Matter. And so I just like that little story about Kiana, about how she went and she focused on the one that was lacking the love the most, and the one that was being pushed to the corner and neglected and looked over. And so for myself, I've kind of been drawn to that type of an action. That's kind of like what I've done. Like I've kind of shared that a little bit in past videos, but growing up as a child, that's what I would do in a town. I was attracted to people that were like the outed people, like the people that didn't fit into crowds or didn't fit into groups. And they were kind of more like the loners or the stoners or whatever, right? Like, but because I know they needed love, they needed compassion, they needed support, they needed camaraderie. I wanted to come alongside those people, and walk alongside them. So for me, I would say that that's the way I have put on my love glasses, and maybe more compassion. Like when I read that scripture there, I think it's compassion that I've tried to focus more on. What it's like to be in their footsteps, and just try to take a little taste test of it and walk alongside with them, to help them out of it and everything. And so, just like those baby squirrels, right? Like they need help. They can't just be left totally on their own. Like they still need help, and adults to like walk alongside and walk them out of that. And right now, I think that this whole situation, it's a baby situation, although it's been going on for so many years. Right now, it's in baby stage. Finally, it's getting attention, right? It's getting a focus, and it just needs more of us to walk alongside with love, with good vibes, not negative hatred vibes and all that, but good positive vibes. And yeah, so I'd say like that's my take on it. It was all based on that scripture of Colossians 3:12-14. So I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else I had to add. I'll pass it back to you.
Thank you, Elsa. Well, I love that little story. It does clear up, guys, that love is the key. And seeing for myself, seeing people as growing in areas, finding, what's familiar. You got to know there's a little bit of fear there. There's, and just knowing that not everybody's going to, right at this moment, get it or understand it, but to work towards love, to work towards seeing them as innocent, or as just learning. They're learning,
Yeah.
every time a child is born, they are learning something new. They're learning how to talk. They're learning how to walk. They're learning how to see the world around them. There's sometimes there's fear. They'll hang on to their parents because they don't understand something. So, but to, just for yourself, bring a difference would be way better. It will do a difference in the world, right? So I don't know. That is my extra 2 bits in it. So, guys, whoever's on, please give us something that maybe you went through and how you dealt with it. And and if you haven't, gone through something like that, how do you even if you're not part of that, how did you do it? Like, how did you respond to different cultures, and how did you look at it? So, yeah. Back to you, Elsa.
Well, yeah. So thanks, guys, for taking time out of your Sunday and just watching us, and even finding us again after my whole fumble with the original broadcast. So. And hopefully you will just post some things down there about what your love glasses look like. And this is a time that we do need to wear them and choose to wear them. Like we said, we have to choose to put on love. So from our household to yours, virtual kisses. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.